soul. Living on the loan can kill a man outright, 'cause everything that glitters is not gold. And all the gold in Crasterly Rock is in a bank in the middle of Bravo Sea Hills, in somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about Crasterly Rock, it don't matter at all where you've served before. Westerlands is a brand new game. Brand new game. A brand new game.
From the grassy sea, her looming shadow grows, tearing down the cities of her new charred foes. She flings her wings up slowly towards the chosen sun, and when I touched her skin, my hands ran with calm. Amid the crushing musk, I hear a child bloom. I came walking to the girl to try and start the groom, and strange hunger haunted me. The gooning stained my pants. I fell down to the wild bush and reached a trembling hand. When the long night cools my cock and the curled wings unfold, mountain clans will come to axe away your bones and ride with me forever across the grassy sand. And just friends will be our ship, and great will be my plans.
Five kings and swords now drawn, set out to take the throne and find a new dawn. 5 kings and 3 with micro-peens, gotta sit the throne and claim a couple southern queens. They battled across the Trident, and their trails was leading east. Stag won there many years ago, and so they had their feast. 5 kings and 3 with micro-peens, gotta sit the throne and claim a couple southern queens. Southern queens, our man and the cross and promised death. The young pup's odds were different now. He took his final breath. 5 kings and 3 with micro-kings, 1 less for the throne, can't claim his southern queens. Southern queens. Southern queens. Old Ned was one of the dumbest yet I'd seen at the Red Keep. He'd thank you and trust you and honor your wife, not base life. Old Ned had never been smart, blander than Danny, honorable as a fool. He blew all the king's claims. Old Ned was one of the last of his breed and wasn't about to be tamed. From Westway, a young knight from Craster, to take on the silent wolf. The young knight's name was Jamie Lannister, and Jamie had never been beat. The greatest desire filled young Jamie's heart, to beat this old outlaw called Ned. One day, and I heard James say, I'll beat him or drop over dead. Old Ned was thick down there in the brothel. He was questioned and stomping about. Jamie cornered that old dog with ease and yelled, turn Ken loose, let him out. Out with his head high as honor, his backup was closing on in, trying to get rid of the man on his back, but his men went wherever he'd go. Jamie was raking old Ned with his spins, from his tail to the tip of his chin. He was doing right and well, but Jamie could tell this outlaw would never give in. Old Ned was running straight for the gap, suddenly stopping, and then he reared on his knee, then fell on his back, taking poor Jamie with him. There was a hush in the crowd, and they knew this would be Jamie's last chance. The pierced leg crushed Jamie's fight when Ned fell, and under old Ned, Jamie's hope died. Old Ned lay still, no more would he do. The guardsman had seen it, could tell. In trying to throw Jamie off his trail, old Ned splintered his calf when he fell. Out in the east is a place where they feast. This night that never was beat, and 1 foot away, resting there neath the clay. The clay is the feet that he'd never meet.
You're going above the 7 into me. Old red lost all he had built. Hugo loved the seven into me. Life for me was filled with sin and shame, and the Reds had a plan to claim my name. But just before I crossed the eternal line, Hugo said, "No, Lord, this one's mine." Hugo loved the seven into me. Yes, my Hugo loved the seven into me. When he took me by the hilt, old red lost all he had built. Hugo loved the seven into me. No will to live, my future looked so cold. The fire stood there waiting for my soul. But just before I walked into his arms, I prayed to him, my King of Kings. He touched my hilt and saved me from all harm. Come on, people. Hugo loved the seven into me. Hugo loved the seven into me. When he took me by the hilt, old red lost all he had built. Hugo loved the seven into me. Sing it again. Hugo loved the seven into me. Hugo loved the seven into me. When he took me by the hilt, old red lost all he had built. Hugo loved the seven into me. One more time. Hugo loved the seven into me. Hugo loved the seven into me. 'Cause when he took me by the hilt, old red lost all he had built. Hugo loved the seven into me.
I can see that pointed star from 1,000 miles away, calling me back home, though I've ventured far astray. When I see that beacon shining for me all alone, it calls me back to Old Town and home. Lone star, shine down on my old town, fill my memory like my way. Prayers in the old sepulchre, the holy men all around, towers light and smell of honey wine, hey. I remember, though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the sunset shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Old Town and of home. light and smell of honey wine hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the sunset shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Old Town and of home.
Southern nights. Have you ever fought a southern night? Soared like a bolt, and their victories assured. Noble blues that you know and love so.
Southern nights, just as good even when they close their eyes.
I apologize to anyone who can truly say that he has crossed in their way. Southern guys, have you ever noticed southern guys? In southern guys, their precious beauty lies just beyond the eye. It goes running through your peach like the men of the reach. Old Town, built on the bog, but where's the old crown? Every flower served its cold renown as it slowly stands by. Weeping roses would cry for joy, joy. God's so good. God's so good, it's frightening. Wish I could stop these kings from fighting. Histories made here and many stories, mysteries shared in the night by the southern guys.
Southern nights,
Southern nights, they fight so good it's frightening. Wish I
southern nights.
could stop these kings from fighting.
Shine down on my old town, fill my memory, light my way. Prayers in the old sept, the holy men all around, towers light and smell of honey wine hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the sunset shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Old Town and of home.